Welcome to the Prosper Project, the show that helps entrepreneurs build brands that impact the world and the bottom line. We know that success doesn't come in a one-size-fits-all package. That's why we're bringing you adaptable marketing strategies along with valuable insights from inspiring changemakers, firebrands, and visionaries. I'm Lorraine Sugart, founder of the disruptive brand agency Prosper for Purpose. Now for this week's episode. Hi, and welcome back. Thanks for joining me today as we explore the critical importance of public relations and its profound impact on business functions. Public relations, usually known as PR, is unique in that it holds the power to influence virtually every other key area of business. PR builds trust faster than advertising or marketing because it is earned media, meaning it's not what you say about yourself, but what others say about you. It builds the know, like, and trust factor more reliably. So today I'm explaining how PR enhances 7 crucial business functions by demonstrating its pivotal role in shaping a company's image, reputation, and success. So first, let me just kind of reiterate the definition of PR, because a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, she's talking about media relations. And yes, that is part of it. But in its purest form, public relations is the establishment of mutually beneficial relationships between a company and its stakeholders. So stakeholders mean your employees, your clients, your partners, your vendors, all the people that you would engage with through your business. So let's get into this. I suggest you have a pen and paper for this episode because I'm going to give you some things that you probably haven't thought about before. Let's get started. So the first area of business that PR enhances is marketing. So marketing obviously is about reaching your target audience, but at its core, marketing is about getting leads to sell your products or services. And PR plays a crucial role in enhancing your marketing efforts through what I see as 5 key ways. Number 1, PR improves your messaging. So PR is aligned with storytelling. What are the stories that you want to share about your business? PR people are great extractors and crafters of stories that can supply great messaging for your marketing. Number 2 is PR enhances your SEO. So every link from another website to yours enhances your availability to be found on Google and other search engines. The more backlinks that you have to your site, the better you appear in those searches, or the higher you appear in those searches. Number 3 is the most important, in my opinion, and that's building brand credibility. So positive PR, whether it's stories, endorsements, being featured on podcasts or stages, can significantly boost your brand's reputation and trustworthiness. So it's that third-party referral that really lends credibility to your reputation. Number 4 is launches. So effective PR campaigns generate excitement and anticipation of new products or services or partnerships or appearances that you may be thinking about. And that PR amplifies your marketing efforts because you've built that excitement. You're sharing that news on a wide basis. And then finally, number 5 is crisis management. So PR helps manage and mitigate reputational damage during crises to safeguard your marketing investment. So what does that really mean? It means, oh gosh, I just spent, $1,000 on marketing, $100,000 on marketing, and then we had this crisis, whatever that may be. It could be an employee or a client writing bad things about you online, or it could be an internal crisis that affects your reputation out in the world. If you have an established, strong, positive brand reputation, it won't hurt your marketing efforts as much. You'll be more quick to recover. So that's category 1. Category 2 is your sales. So sales teams depend on leads and conversions, right? And so whether you have a sales team of one and it's you, or you have people that do business development for your company, PR lays the groundwork. It contributes to your sales success by creating warmer leads. So if people have heard about you before and then they meet you or they meet a representative of your company, they are much more inclined to have a warm response to you. So media relations that result in positive news or stories or reviews create that positive environment. Number two, they also can contribute to thought leadership. So PR helps establish you or maybe the executives within your company as industry thought leaders. That can foster trust and make your sales process shorter and easier. So, how do we establish thought leadership? Well, it could be through blogs, it could be through public speaking, it could be through news coverage or editorial and feature writing. There's a lot of ways to establish thought leadership, and I've done a couple previous podcast episodes on thought leadership, so I suggest you look for those. The number three here is awards and recognition. So I will be the first to acknowledge that companies often hesitate to pay to submit for awards. It can get pretty expensive. But the truth is that PR efforts highlighting the awards, the accolades, the achievements of you, your company, and even your employees often attract potential customers and certainly attract people that want to work with or for you. So the third category that PR enhances in your business is your customer service. Satisfied customers are essential for business growth. We all know that. So how does PR aid customer service? Well, number one, again, manages your reputation. So you'll see some themes through this. Certain PR efforts carry over from category to category. That's actually a good thing. That means you can do something once and it continues to have benefits across your company. So PR helps maintain a favorable public image, which also reduces the potential for customer service issues. Number two, communication during a crisis. So PR professionals or good PR within your company can guide transparent and effective communications during, let's say, service disruptions or your website going down on Black Friday or Cyber Monday, minimizing customer satisfaction because you're a company that has a great reputation. People trust you and they know that you're going to be working to solve the issue as quickly as possible. Number three, customer feedback. So PR can collect and utilize feedback from your customers to enhance customer service, strengthening customer relationships. So I was once head of PR for a very large company and I oversaw guest relations, and we gathered what people complained about so that we could improve our services to them. And then we used positive feedback from our customers as testimonials. So it can work both ways. So make sure that you're utilizing that feedback, asking people what they think of you. A good way to do that is if you have service-based clients, to send out a survey either at the end of the time of their work with you, or if it's a retainer type client, at least once a year, and ask them to give feedback on how things are going, what they would change, what they like, things like that. It can be a super simple survey or it can be a more complicated one, but asking for that feedback and knowing that you're open to that also is good PR. So the fourth category of business that PR enhances is your HR, human resources. PR supports your HR function through employer branding. So I don't care if you're a business of one with a VA, you should be doing branding of your company so that when you're ready to hire, you're positioning your workplace as an attractive place to work, improving the quality of the people who apply to work with you. So Prosper went to a virtual agency a couple years ago after owning an office building. And so now our culture is virtual. And so we can appeal to people that want to live anywhere, might want to travel, work from home, have some flexibility. Our culture has changed. So, really being able to put forward your culture before you even are ready to start hiring is a great way to go. But if you already have a large team, it's never too late to create this. So, also employee engagement. Think about what your employees are doing on a regular basis. Highlight their achievements, either publicly or privately. This could be having a pizza party or going out after work or putting things on social media, celebrating someone who took a training course or did something really exceptional for a client. That really helps build your culture. And again, employee engagement is one aspect of PR that boosts the morale of your team and also contributes to people staying with your company because they feel seen and appreciated. Number three in human resources is again crisis management. So, PR helps manage internal communications during crisis, helps reassure your team, your employees, that you are communicating with them and the public in a transparent way and that they can trust you to solve the issues that might affect them. That helps you maintain a cohesive and engaged workforce. Category number 5, finance. So, financial stability is fundamental, obviously, to business success. Number 1, investor relations. PR fosters a positive relationship with your investors, if you have investors, and can even drive stock performance and your access to capital. So, within larger companies, there is someone in charge of investor relations. It is a PR field, but they're basically communicating how the company is performing. And they're working with the people who need to know that, the investors, the owners, the board of trustees, what have you. So having a good reputation, positioning your thought leadership also helps with your investor relations. So say that stock prices go down, or your people that are investing with you maybe are considering you versus someone else that they might invest with. If you can show that you're building your brand, that you're getting good public relations, that you have a social following, that you are in the media, that you're doing public speaking, that you're authoring articles, they're going to feel more confident continuing to invest in you. The second area is risk management. So PR definitely helps mitigate risks by addressing the potential reputational threats before they impact the bottom line. So this is something that good PR people do. They will look at the potential for threats to your organization and have ready communications to address those should they arise. So, to take this to an extreme, this would be your crisis communications plan. But even within that, even when my team and I were writing messages for guest relations, it was these are the common complaints, these are the common concerns, these are the common questions. We have ready made answers so that we can be consistent in our messaging and satisfy the questions that people have. And number 3 is cost-effective marketing. So again, finance is about what are we investing in? What's our ROI? PR is often more cost-effective than traditional advertising, offering a better return on investment because you can spend a lot of advertising dollars to move the needle, whereas that advertising is still what you're saying about yourself. And I'm not saying do PR instead of advertising, but it definitely should be part of your marketing mix. And what we see with a lot of our clients is when they do effective PR, they have to spend less on their marketing and advertising. So the 6th category is operations. So in operations, we're looking at standard systems, processes, that kind of thing. Efficient operations are really key to running a successful business. So, how does PR enhance operations? Well, first is supply chain management. So, some of you may not have supply chain management issues or even have a supply chain necessarily. But if you do, PR efforts can really communicate clearly when there are supply chain disruptions. So it can help you better set expectations and reduce any reputational damage. Also, crisis response. PR plays a critical role in coordinating both the internal and the external communications during any kind of operational crisis. So, for example, again, your website goes down on Black Friday or Cyber Monday, and people are freaking out. You have a method to communicate with them, whether it's a message that's coming up on your social media or a screen that goes up on your website. This has all been pre planned. You're ready to go into action, and people feel somewhat reassured that there is a message in place and that they're not just spinning their wheels. And because you have a good reputation that you've established through your PR efforts, they are, even though they're incredibly frustrated, trusting that you will resolve it as soon as possible. So the third one is vendor relationships. So PR can enhance relationships with your suppliers and other partners through communications around operational efficiency. So it's really important when you're working with other people to understand who's doing what, when, and how, and to be able to continuously communicate that. So if there are any kind of breakdowns, it can be resolved quickly. So our last category number 7, and this isn't necessarily a key business function, but I think it's really important to put here because every business addresses this, and that is innovation. So in larger companies, this is research and development. What should we be doing next? What's going on in our market? How can we better serve? We know that innovation is really what fuels a company's growth. How do we listen to the market, continue to adapt, and give them what they need when they need it? PR can aid these functions by highlighting your innovation. So PR generates interest and excitement around anything new you're doing. New products, new services, new partnerships, new mergers or acquisitions. Really anything that's new is good for PR. It's a new story to tell. Next is attracting collaborators. So effective PR can draw attention from people that might want to work with you. So they could be potential research or product or service partners, or even collaborators or referral sources who send people your way. So really any kind of collaboration around innovation, and sometimes collaboration is the innovation. Effective PR can really get that message out. And then finally, demonstrating industry leadership. So PR can position your company as an industry leader, attracting top talent, attracting top partners, people that serve the same customers that you do, that may not have even known about you. One good conference that you speak at, one great media feature can really be a game changer for your business. So I talk a lot about PR on this podcast. If you're interested in learning more about PR, I encourage you to go back and look through the episodes that I've shared over the past couple of years. But really, the reason that I love PR so much is it's all about relationship building and all the different ways that you can build relationships. It's referral marketing. It is coffees with people. It is public speaking. It is guesting on podcasts, writing, media features. There's so many things that you can do. And we're all about building brands that disrupt the world and the bottom line. That's our tagline. And what I really have to say is that building your brand is really using PR to its best advantages. You're building your reputation, you're portraying yourself in the world the way that you want to be seen. And then you're ensuring that the experience that people have when they're working with you, whether it's clients, partners, peers, what have you, is really the same as what you portray online. Okay, so now that we covered those 7 key areas of business, you may be wondering, okay, I don't have a budget for PR right now. What can I do? So you have several options. The one I'd recommend is that you start by emailing connect@prosperforpurpose.com and put PR in the subject line, and we'll send you some resources to think about PR and how you might be able to do it for your business. I will say that you don't want to think about PR as something that you can only do when you get to be $1 million company, because the truth is that PR really speeds your sales and will help you grow faster. So at Prosper for Purpose, we do PR for a lot of our clients, but we also have a program where we teach entrepreneurs how to do their own PR. And I'll be talking a little bit more about that. We're getting ready to relaunch it. But if you email us at connect@prosperforpurpose.com with PR in the subject line, you will be the first to learn when that program reopens. And again, this is teaching you, whether you're a company of 1 or 2 or even 10, and you can't afford that multi-$1,000 a month price tag that comes with hiring someone for PR, that you can start effectively doing things that will grow your brand by using the key strategies of public relations. So no matter where you are, you can get started. Reach out to us at connect@prosperforpurpose.com. So I hope you found this episode helpful. Again, these are the 7 categories of business that are enhanced by PR. I'm sure there's more. If you enjoyed this episode, if you got something from it, do me a favor and leave us a review and share this podcast with another entrepreneur or business owner. At Prosper for Purpose, we have a team of strategists and storytellers who are experienced marketers, accredited PR counselors, and published writers with an average of 16 years of experience. To find out what we can do for you, email connect@prosperforpurpose.com and put free consult in the subject line. Someone from our team will respond within 24 hours.